Aggressive to Tkachuk, and it's knocked away. You know, Balinskis has some offense last 2 years, the Czech League and the AHL, and then with the Panthers, he's put up some numbers. Played over 100 games, 14 goals, and that's in! They score! Oh, man! And it's a 2-0 lead for the Panthers.
And I said in the open, even though the Panthers won 6 out of 7, Aleksander Barkov brings them a whole new dimension. Panthers are on the power play. Look at Barkov. No-look backhand pass right onto the stick of Reinhardt. And all he has to do is just flip it over top of Luukkonen. And the Panthers have a 2-0 lead. Quick power play goal.
He's got 8 now. And we're not even out of October. Barkov walks in with room. He scores! Sasha's back! It's a 5-2 Panther lead.
Barky Bark and the funky bunch. Aleksander Barkov, if you give him that much time and space, and that's what the Sabres did. They backed right in and force out there. Watch, he gets control of the puck here. And the Sabres, look at where he shoots that puck. He's well inside the circle. Realizes it. And again,
good at getting that puck back as he knows that Ekblad is going to be inside that blue line, and that's on his side, and that's not a cross-ice pass when you're in the offensive zone.
Oh, a turnover at the blue line. Here comes Rodrigues with Reinhardt and Barkov the trailer. Barkov's got it. He scores! Welcome home, Sasha Barkov. Oh, you couldn't write a better script for the Panther captain back in Finland.
and this play sets up. There's the turnover, and the Panthers, Rodrigues down the right side. No, he doesn't give it to Reinhardt. He wants Barkov to have it. Reinhardt lets it go off of him and onto the stick of the captain, and there's about an 85. There's the touch pass by Reinhardt, about an 85-mile-an-hour wrist shot. Ottinger, no chance.
Barkov, second of the year. Rodrigues gets by Harley. Rodrigues still holding on. Forsling shoots, knocked down in front. Barkov on the loose puck in front. Reinhardt score! Sam Reinhardt again! Barkov's got a 4-point game. What a homecoming!
Second of the game. Look at the work by Rodrigues, hanging onto the puck. Patience, back to the point. The shot is blocked. Then Barkov just picks up that puck and slides it across. No look. And Reinhardt, right on his stick, flips it over the glove.
And now Marchessault behind the net. Shoved by Forsling. He comes up the boards. Tkachuk. Lead pass. Here's Verhaeghe with Barkov. Barkov moves in front. Verhaeghe. He has another one. 2 for Verhaeghe. What a finish.
Put it in the neutral zone. Look at Tkachuk. Verhaeghe to Barkov. He reaches around and just slides it over and just lays it on the plate for Verhaeghe. All he's got to do is just lift it over top.
Kyle Connor. Pressure by Barkov and Forsling. And Barkov is away. One-on-one against Morrissey. Here comes Reinhardt joining. Short-handed. Off the post and then score! Aleksander Barkov! And the Cats are pouring it on!
There's Barkov. Look at how he waits for Reinhardt to catch up into the play. This goal does not happen unless Reinhardt hustles into the play once Barkov got control of the puck. And look at this, Barkov nice on his backhand.
Kulikov with a slap shot. Hellebuck to save up high. Barkov scoops up the rebound. Leaves it for Reinhardt. Back it goes Barkov. Here they go again. Barkov in front. Kulikov! Oh yeah! These guys are cooking. They got a handful.
Look at Barkov with a lane right there. Now he eyeballs Kulikov coming in from this side, and watch where that puck goes. Okay, roll it. All Kulikov had to do was just get that.
Oh, what a chance. The patience by Rodrigues.
What a giveaway by the Avalanche, setting up that goal.
Kachuk for Rodrigues, back for Mikkola. The wrist shot deflected. Score! It's Sasha Barkov. He bats it home.
What a complete shift by that Barkov line. And Barkov, watch the shot in the big deflection right there. And then it goes off of Georgiev, and then Barkov just slaps it right down baseball style. You know the Avalanche are going to look at this. Maybe a high stick. Watch Barkov. It's tough to see on that angle. Here, let's take a look at the other angle here, where he makes contact with that puck. There it is.
Ekblad shoots again, deflected, picked up by Verhaeghe, couldn't get it on net. Panthers control again. Ekblad, Barkov, one-timer, score! Barkov rips it home.
That's the way to pass that turkey. They get eye-locked on the near side here, and watch Barkov over on the far side. After the Panthers set it up, Ekblad draws a couple of defenders.
Reinhardt trying to get it back to Ekblad, taken away by Chatfield. Knocked off his stick. And Samoskevich gives to Kachuk. On the wing, it's Sam Reinhardt. Back for Kachuk. In front, Barkov for the tap-in!
Another power play goal by the Florida Panthers. Reinhardt sweeps it back to Kachuk. Freezes the defense and just slides it over. Not much room to get it through there to Barkov.
A judgment call away from a 3-0 game. It remains 2-0 Panthers. Rodrigues and Mikkola in the first. Reinhardt in front, Barkov, oh, what a goal! That one counts, and it's 3-zip now. The dynamic duo hooks up.
Oh, that's just a peach, hon. What a passing play is the Panthers. They love to score on the rush. Reinhardt to Kachuk, back to Reinhardt, the spin around, no look move, onto the backhand of Barkov, and all he has to do is finish it off and lift it over top of the netminder. Another look from a different angle. And when the
races on for it, and it comes to Verhaeghe. Trying to get it across. Kachuk, though, knocks it out of the air and puts it right on his tape. Sets up Verhaeghe. Here's Barkov. Score! It's 3-0 Aleksander Barkov.
This play does not happen unless Kachuk, with the hand-eye coordination, watch Kachuk over here, knocks it out of the air, and then gloves it down, sets it down, and then puts a cross-ice pass. Verhaeghe, Reinhardt.
Here comes Gord, moving to the net. Pushed back by Schmidt, and Schmidt with the takeaway. Panthers coming the other way. Reinhardt to the line. Lead pass for Verhaeghe, broken up. Reinhardt picks it up. Barkov score! Reinhardt sets up Barkov.
Here they come up the ice. Broken up play, and now Reinhardt, look at how he just fakes it like he's going to fire that puck, but Seattle had all that traffic in front. Look at the 3 players, and over to Barkov. He's wide open at the bottom of the face.
They still scrum a bit, and Hartman.
He might have got one right in the chicklets at the very end right there.
Faber zings it wide. It's collected by Gustav Forsling. Ekblad. Verhaeghe on the off wing pulls up to the slot in the skates of Barkov. They score! Matthew Kachuk.
Now Verhaeghe, that pass went off the glove of Boldy and then off the skate of Barkov, and then right there as Hartman's trying to play the puck, he misses it.
We have a good goal on the ice.
Kachuk ends up sliding it through
Minnesota
the legs.
penalty number 38,
and I don't think they understand kind of the sequence and how this happened. Kachuk right.
You know, the only thing I can see for the Panthers is they got to take what's given to them. Sometimes they got to get the puck just in deep.
Here's a chance, and they score! Barkov sets up Balinskis. Uvis ties it.
Watch the setup here. Kachuk to Barkov, cross ice, timed perfectly, and there's the first goal of his career. Or, my bad, first of the season, not his first of his career.
Barkov's got it. Up high, Ekblad. Here's Sasha. Waiting. Takes a look. Now shoots, score! Let's go home, baby! Barkov, incredible! Ends it.
Sweet tweet, and the boys all eat. Push it back to the point. Ekblad will touch it. Give it back to Barkov. Now look at, there's really nothing there. Waits, and then decides, okay, I'm going to take that quick wrist shot. Uses a defense as a screen, lets it go. And the only mistake that Hofer made all night long, he was sensational, but the captain for the Panthers, another look from behind the net. Nothing going, nothing doing. Okay, get it towards the goal. Hopefully Tkachuk will be there for an eventual rebound, but that rebound never materialized because the captain ended it.
Ekblad and Reinhardt the assists. Barkov a goal and assist tonight. The win streak hits 3. Berard along the boards. Checked by Forsling. Reinhardt on the clear. Miller pressured. It's Barkov. Empty net. Sasha Barkov. Bingo! 5-3 Panthers.
6-on-4. Panthers just doing everything that they can. Sky that puck. There's Barkov. And just flips the backhander in.
Don't generate much. Then they score on a great forecheck. Really great play. Rodrigues and Pasternak make it 2-1. And then now you got to play a much better period here.
Forsling to Barkov. Centering pass. Score! Reinhardt! A tap in. Courtesy of the captain. And we're tied at 2.
The third stick Reinhardt's used in the last couple of minutes. Terrific takeout on the entry by Kulikov. Quick up the ice with Forsling joining Barkov, and Reinhardt goes straight to the net. Just not strong enough by the Bruins coming back to the net. Pasternak can't lift his stick.
Barkov, #1 in the league in faceoffs at over 60% this season. Here's Tkachuk in the slot, firing wide. Barkov with the tip, he scores! It's 2-0.
And the Panthers will stay on the power play. Oh, everybody was in on this buffet. It starts with a face-off win, and as we all know, Aleksander Barkov, he's in the offensive zone, leans in, wins it, sweeps it back to Tkachuk. There's the shot, goes off the side, misses the net. Barkov not covered at the side of the net. There's the deflection off the shin pad in front. A perfect bounce off the end boards. Nothing Kemper could do, and the Panthers.
Beautiful play by Reinhardt. Forsling in front. Blocker saved by Mrazek. Comes all the way to the right point. Ekblad. Barkov to the net. Score! Sam Reinhardt at long last. This line cashes in. That's number 30 for Reinhardt. And the Panthers lead 2-1.
Mrazek has been under siege this entire game, and this Florida Panthers line does a great job just retrieving pucks, taking a shot, getting retrievals. And it's going to be Reinhardt who cashes in here. And originally this puck comes across from Barkov. He misses the first one, but watch Reinhardt here. He opens up. He's so good at finding open space, opens up, gets a second opportunity. Bedard can't take his stick away. 2-1.
Those boards are different in every arena, and players know it. Verhaeghe lead pass. Barkov, he's in. Barkov pressured, and he scores a beauty. Under pressure, Sasha Barkov with the strength, and the Panthers have tied it again. What a goal.
Yeah, and it was one of those 50-50s whether Barkov was going to get free, and he just out-muscled frame. Watch how this puck's going to be alley-ooped. And now it's just a foot race, and Barkov uses, look at how he just spreads his legs apart to make sure that he's got the good positioning, and then at the last second, Rick goes to the backhand and ties up this game at 2.
Barkov showed his full repertoire in that. Draws the call, gets in the scrum, puts it deep in the zone, does Sam Reinhart. Off the bench, Nico Mikkola. Here's Reinhart, giving to Verhaeghe. 6-on-5 for the Panthers. Matthew Tkachuk will shoot, score! It got through! 2-1 Panthers! That man should be smiling.
Panthers had numbers out in front, floats it in. Barkov tips it right down, it bounces and eludes Ullmark. There's another look at it right there. Nico Mikkola looked like he came close.
Circles it back. Down the boards, Reinhart. Trying to lose Moser. Puck free to Gensel. But the Lightning turn it over, and Barkov, great move. Sasha Barkov fires. Oh, what a goal! The Panther captain strikes first tonight with a beauty.
He had pressure. Look at the puck, and look at how he spins off a Point right there. Point thinks he's got him pinned. The big fella spins away off of him, and now he just brings that puck to the net, waits. There's going to be some hooking and tripping, and it will develop. That's where the speed and the strength takes over.
Barkov gets it set up for Ekblad. Here's Samoskevich for Barkov in front. He scores again! Samoskevich sets up Barkov for his second of the game.
Oh, the captain's got a huge pair. Second goal of the game, second goal here in the second period. To find the captain. Watch Barkov off the draw. Goes right in the middle of the ice. Samoskevich gets it to him, and then the quick turnaround in the shot. That just freezes the penalty killers. They were not set up, Tampa Bay. There was too big of a gap right there, and allowed too much time for Barkov to just pivot when he gets that puck. Watch here. Gets the puck, pivot, and shot.
Now it rolls over the Panther line, and finally Merzlikins can head out. Panthers killed some valuable time there. Net is empty. Bennett. Lead feed Reinhart. Barkov into the empty net. Bingo!
3-point night for Sasha Barkov. He's in on all 3 goals, 2 primary assists, and an empty netter now. Centering pass. Bennett was down low, and he just chips it into the middle and onto the stick of Reinhart and over to Barkov.
Now Barkov and Reinhart. Power play is over. We're even strength now. And Sorokin kept it at a 1-0 game. Netulos Durinen. Up high, it's Reinhart. Carries in and shoots. Oh, it's in behind and they score! Reinhart again! It went off Sorokin and into the net. It's 2-0 Panthers.
Watch here. Watch Reinhart, 13. He's going to get the puck back. Okay? Now watch. The Islanders defenders, they just give him a lane. So now he looks up. Okay, I'm going to take that ice and then fire that puck. And it goes off of Barkov and looks like it goes into the net. Another look from behind the net. Shot goes off the pants of Barkov, bounces, and it's over the goal line.
Barkov and Reinhart, couple of points here in the last 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Barkov again down low. Gives back to Jones. Here's Barkov now in the slot. Fire, score! Let's go home, baby! Sasha Barkov wins it. 1-0.
And another power play goal for the Florida Panthers. So much patience shown here. The Panthers with full control, never gave up that puck. And Barkov waited and waited. There was nobody really open to take a quality shot. So he curls in. That's where you want him to shoot that puck. And beats Merzlikins on the blocker's side. Another look from a different angle. Nowhere really to go.
Barkov's got it behind the net over to Samoskevich. He turns. Barkov right on the doorstep in front. Score! Sam Bennett from Barkov.
Oh, you always want to be around Barky Bark and the Funky Bunch. And Bennett on the receiving end of a beautiful thread pass. Big goal, Panthers on the board. How they set up. Look at Bennett, just timed it perfectly. And if it wasn't for the Barkov, look at what he's got to fire that through a maze of sticks and gets it right through. Here's a great angle. Look at Bennett with his stick on the ice He's got his skates there as well.
Batted back into the Panther zone where Nate Schmidt awaits. He gets it to the line. Reinhardt, cross ice feed. Verhaeghe picks it up. Swings it to the end wall. Carrier couldn't play it. Here's Reinhardt out in front. Backhander score! Sam Reinhardt with the response. His 36th.
There's the backhand by Verhaeghe. Now, here's the turnover. And then Reinhardt was right there in the perfect spot. He was backing up Barkov. And then picks up that puck, goes to the backhand to tie the game. Another look at it from a different angle.
Panthers want to pick up on waivers. Been a mainstay. Signed to an 8-year extension, and they score! Seth Jones took the shot, deflected in. That one's going to salt it away.
Might be Aleksander Barkov's goal. I think he got a piece of this. But you're going to see the Panthers again right here. Jones keeps it in. Keep an eye on Barkov's stick. There it comes, and there's the deflection. He's got the position. There's the shot. Not too high, not too low. Perfect. And Barkov knocks it down, one bounce, and into the back of the net.
4 consecutive goals. Barkov, great move to get by Brzezinski. Panthers hold in. Jones, Barkov, carrying, centering feed, score! Reinhardt again! It's 3-1 Panthers.
Reinhardt's got a huge pair here tonight. Almost scored before that. The Panthers, there you see Barkov goes down deep. He knows that Reinhardt's going to find some kind of open ice, and it comes off of his stick so quick and right through Jonathan Quick.
Stretched in by Mikkola. Victor Hedman double team. Lofterainen tries to take the puck away. Almost got it to Marchand. Lofterainen has it back. Banks it up top. Forsling a drive. Score! Was it tipped in front? Launched by Gustav Forsling. And the Panthers have the lead back. It looks like Barkov got a tip of that puck on the way in.
Shots from the point, right? There's so much activity in front of the net, especially the way the Panthers play. They love to look at all the numbers of the Tampa Bay Lightning down low, trying to protect. You got Marchand down there, you got Barkov down there. They have to respect that. Look at how much ice that Forsling has to work with when he knows that shot's coming.
No update on his timeline, but his locker was removed from the room for now, and Matt Murray is the backup.
All right, Emily, great stuff. We hope for the best for Anthony Stolarz. Here's the shot. Score! Sasha Barkov on the power play for Florida.
Here it's captain Sasha Barkov, but it's a huge face-off win. That's the biggest key to this goal. Sasha Barkov wins that cleanly all the way back to Seth Jones. Watch him here, and then he gets in his position. It's on his onside, so it's not a one-time situation. And then Seth Jones will walk a little bit. Usually you see Reinhardt or Matthew Tkachuk in front of Joseph Woll, so that's a straight-on shot, no screen.
Evan Rodrigues, a Toronto native, will dump it back in. Morgan Riley to the wall. Brendan Carlo takes a hit. It's loose. Barkov. He scores! What a goal! Leadership from the captain. And an answer from Sasha Barkov.
When you take the puck to the net, Riley. Contact, support, and watch. Barkov's going to go to the front, and it goes in off of Morgan Riley past Joseph Woll. You take it to the blue paint, Sheriff, good things are going to happen, and Florida is rewarded after the physical play. And then Riley, unfortunately for him and Elise, chipping into the back of the net.
Oh, what a heads-up play by Reinhardt. Looked like Barkov got tripped up as he's heading. He couldn't get that shot away, but you mentioned just put it in that danger.
Now Orlov comes over. Too far for Jarvis. Jones keeps it alive. Here's Tkachuk, who has not scored in 9 games. Takes the return from Reinhardt. Now out to Barkov. Matthew Tkachuk with it once again. Here's Barkov. Down low. Backhand shot. Score! On the power play. Carter Verhaeghe gives the Florida Panthers a 1-0 lead in game 1.
Shot here by Verhaeghe. Matthew Tkachuk, Kenny, you mentioned not putting a puck in the back of the net, but boy, oh boy, is he distributing the puck beautifully. Verhaeghe will get this puck and just goes forehand, backhand, and watch the puck before he shoots it. He gets it, it rolls on him, he waits a second, and then once it lays flat on the stick blade, he just throws it right up top. In tight like that, it is so difficult.
Well, Garrett Rank came out of the bullpen twice, 3 days apart. Here's Ekblad, moving to his right, and shoots, score! Barkov, top of the crease. It is now 5-0 Florida.
Needing to get to the interior, they haven't done it enough. The Panthers have done it all game long. Watch Barkov get to the net front. Ekblad gets it to the net. Barkov with the redirect. What a tip.
Oh, beautifully done.
What a tip.
He presents his stick and he just follows it down, and as it's coming, that led to this goal. The third one of the game for the Panthers.
Here is Barkov to the net. Score!
Orlov, control, turns it over, and then the quick strike by Barkov. That left-hand shot off the far post. Orlov has had a tough night here tonight. Not able to get that puck out. And then the Hurricanes pay a price.
They go right up, straight up, hard. Carolina talked about it. No soft plays in your own zone, and you know what he's trying.
3 goals on 7 shots for the Panthers here in the third period. Barkov has one of them. Score! 4th goal of the period for the Panthers as they extend to a 5-1 lead.
Evan Rodrigues. Shane Gostisbehere has his stick there. And it looks like it goes in off of Gostisbehere. Another turnover by Carolina in their own zone. And yes, the tip of the stick of Gostisbehere.
Yeah, 2 forwards for Carolina had blown the zone. They were trying to get the high flip out. You could, to my right, I looked at Rod Brindamore as...
Drew's on the bench, but I have seen him for at least 12 minutes of playing time in this third.
Barkov cuts away from Orlov, slides it across, score! Verhaeghe! And the Panthers go back on top.
Brilliant play by Sasha Barkov. Watch this pass over to Verhaeghe. Look at this play. Strength, stay with it, watch this move. Whoop, hello, goodbye, and the puck ends up in the back of the net. A star player making a star play late in the third period.
You said it perfectly, Edzo. A star player making a star play at a big moment. It doesn't get any better than that.
Played by Barkov. Here's Jones. Now Barkov down low. In front. Saved by Skinner. Score! Second of the period. Matthew Tkachuk. On the power play once again. 2-0 Florida.
Can't say only, Bush, right? Can't say only. Just amazing. Unbelievable. The greatest.
Gretzky, Lemieux, McDavid.
That's a heck of a list.
There is Reinhardt with a shot. He scores! Sam Reinhardt makes it 4-1 Panthers.
Well, we talked about the shoot-in from our AT&T Connected Camp in period 1. Keeping the puck away from the goaltenders of the Edmonton Oilers. And then Sasha Barkov makes a play, gets it out to Reinhardt, and he goes top shelf, short side on Calvin Pickard. Heck of a play there, Bush, from the neutral zone.
Yeah, it's the thing that Florida wants. They want 2 guys in on the forecheck. Barkov was a second guy. he was able to kick it down low. They win a puck down there, and Reinhardt left